Hi everyone, it's Tera Maxwell from TeraMaxwell.com.
And AJ Maxwell.
And we just got finished surfing. The waves have been pumping today, and we're just about to go into the beach dog. And we wanted to pop in and chat with you about tuning into your affluence frequency and really how you do that, because it's that frequency that you're transmitting, that you're sending out to the universe, that determines your success in manifesting, whether it's you want to bring in more clients, whether it's increasing the money flow in your life, whether it's calling in your life partner. It's all about your affluence frequency. So people are watching us right now. So we're standing outside. I don't know if you guys can see. We're right outside the beach dog, one of our favorite places. We're gonna go walk over there, and I'll give you guys a chance to get on right now. This frequency, when we're talking about frequency, should we go this way? Okay. The frequency, it's really not about anything about magic. It's really all about love. It's a transmission. And so what happens is when we talk about this frequency, it's a result of the thoughts, your beliefs, the emotions, whether you're talking about others, whether you're judging others, all of that determines your frequency. And the secret to tuning into your frequency is, it's really simple. It's connecting to your divine purpose. And so often, some of you, I see Annette right there. The thing about your frequency is that when you're not completely aligned energetically with your divine purpose, you're not going to get the best results. And I see Ron saying hello there.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. Good to see you. So some of you have been seeing some stuff on social media. We had a crazy week last week. There was like some attacks, a bunch of lies that were said, and I'm smiling now because it wasn't feeling really good. But the thing is that, like, looking even what people, even like attacks and lies, what I found after feeling the emotion is that it was a huge gift. It was a huge gift, because even that allowed me and allowed AJ to tune even more deeply into a frequency. So many of us, one of the biggest fears I see among so many entrepreneurs is a fear of being seen, a fear of being visible, a fear of saying stuff that your family's not going to approve of, or your partner's not going to approve of, a fear of criticism, or perhaps you're watching this and you have a really strong pattern around people pleasing. All of that creates static, and so that you're not as precise in the frequency that you're sending out. And so even when we had some challenges, it was an activator for me to even connect more deeply to the work that we're here to do. The message that we're here to share with others, that affluence is absolutely a choice, that it's a matter of you living on purpose. And so it was a gift. It was a gift. Do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, well, it's just always interesting. I think, if we're really paying attention, I had a friend tell me not too long ago that everyone is a gift in our lives. And sometimes it's really hard to see that, but if you can observe what's going on, seeing how you're responding to situations, seeing what's going on in situations, it's very powerful. And to be the observer, right?
Be the observer.
You don't have to take I like to call the emotions different race cars in my mind.
Yeah.
You can get in the angry race car, and it's easy to do, right? It's right there, ready to go. Or you could step back and just observe what's happening. Observe what did I do to create this situation, and that process just allows you to really kind of disassociate from the situation and look for the learnings, because we're either winning or we're learning,
Yeah, and Ron says, check out the video, The Shift, and read a book called Sea of the Soul. Yeah, So amazing. I love books are powerful ways to just to plug in, to remember how powerful you are. Yeah, for me, what the gift was over the past week was just, it really reminded me, it was a practice in tuning into love. Tuning into love, even when you have detractors, even when you have conflict, or, you know, and also just remembering how powerless, on the one hand I say you are so powerful, and on the other, that we're completely powerless over how other people show up. What we have, and just looking at like what's within our sphere of control.
Well, and I think too, you can see, you know, people are at different wavelengths.
Yeah.
You know, in that, you know, what we're doing, what you're trying to do in your life, as you continue to be more in tune with your truth, there's this polarization that can happen because people are at just different frequencies, and so you trigger them, and they act a certain way, and you know, they don't know any better. You know, we go with what we know, and so that's you know, for me, is one of the powerful lessons. It's just like, you know, they're just at a different frequency, and the most powerful frequency is love. You know, when you just combat everything with love.
With love.
Not saying I always do that, but
we could. But see, that's the thing, is that when we have detractors and when we have conflict, relationships are the best teachers. The people in our lives are the best teachers, and so we can talk about love on an intellectual level, but it's another thing to feel that. To have people show up in your life that that aren't being positive, that aren't being kind, and still to feel that. Good morning, Jasmine. How are you doing? Yeah, no ego. And so what it is that people show up in our lives to give us examples of where we're still having ego, where we're still, and then be able to process that and to let that go. So even the conflicts that we have with others, it's the best teacher, and it's an activation because it helps us see the parts of us that don't serve, and then practice tuning into that frequency of love. And so it's this frequency of love, and I hope can you guys hear very well, because we have a lot of music going on right here. Awesome. It's this frequency of love is how we manifest. It's how you call in your clients. It's how you bring in the money. Like, wherever our heart, whatever's showing up in your life, where you're investing your time, your energy, your thoughts, it's a reflection of what your heart, of what you really value. And so to manifest the dream, to manifest a life that you love, to manifest the freedom in your life, it's all about love. It's consciously creating through love. And so we get feedback sometimes. The universe will deliver us feedback to help us adjust that frequency. And so I celebrate it. Not that I want to create more of it. None of us really want to create. It's not like we say consciously, yes, we want more conflict. But the truth is, once you get the lesson, you don't necessarily need it anymore. Once you really get the lesson. And for me, it was actually when we had some conflict last week, it brought up my own fears of intimacy, and not so much fear of being seen and being visible, because I've cleared a lot of that. Some of you guys are watching this and you're in a place of growing your business. You know you're here to make a massive impact in the world, and you still have that fear, and so it kind of keeps us in that sort of loop and that holding pattern. So I cleared that a while back, but then there was another level. You know, the fear of being seen and being visible, and within my own community. I was a Navy brat, so I've moved so much in my life, and it's really easy to just kind of pop in and people don't really know you. But when you really plant roots, how do you still create that energy of belonging no matter where, and even with people that maybe you're not at the same vibration of? So we want to, if you have any questions, you can post below, because it's this frequency of love. It's how you manifest. And so it's really important to look at what's showing up in your life. Look at your bank account. Look at how are you showing up around money? How are you showing up around your integrity? Because it'll give you a clue about that love. Are you loving yourself? Are you putting yourself first? Are you putting your vision and your mission first? Sometimes people say, yes, I am, but then there's actually things that you're doing that are creating a contradiction, that are saying you don't really believe in yourself. And so it's important to step back and then look at the entire picture of what's going on, and then cleaning up where you need to have a really clear frequency. I'm super passionate about this, about tuning in to your affluence frequency, because what I know, when we just finished 2 retreats back to back, and every single one of our clients, we saw them massively upgrade their operating system, stepping into more confidence, going out. We have one client who really connected to her gift as a singer, and now she's auditioning for The Voice. And yeah, we had another client who hadn't been dating for years and kind of had shut that off, and I visibly saw her really step into her energy as a goddess, as a beautiful woman at 60 years old. And she was noticing she was attracting men's stares and like trying to feed in that energy again to attract her life partner. And so whatever it is, whether it's around money, whether it's around love, whether it's around growing your business, we have these blocks, we have these limiting beliefs, we have these programs that are running your operating system. And so the fastest way, if you really want accelerated results, is to tune that frequency, to upgrade the operating system. It's the hack. It doesn't have to take 5 years. It doesn't have to take 10 years. So imagine those beliefs right now that are running you, and imagine what that would feel to just let go of that belief. Hey, Susan, we were just talking about you. Send you so much love. Yep, and you guys, do you recognize it? We're at the beach dog right now. We just finished surfing. Yeah, it's just that power of shifting. And so true, the universe has powerful messages when we listen. So if you're watching this and you know you are here to make a massive impact in the world, you know that you have a message to share, you know that the time is now, you know that there's an urgency, that you don't want to be in the same place 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. Hey, Nito, sending you so much love. And Susan's saying she's missing the warmth, the beauty of Costa Rica. Hey, Nito. If you're feeling that time is now and you're watching this and we're talking to you, post below, yes. Post below, yes, that you're connected to your divine purpose, that you're here to share some powerful work with the world, because as each of us step into our divine purpose, this is how we shift the planet. It's not rocket science, it's just each of us choosing. And one of the things that was I was able to kind of reflect, so usually we live in a bubble. And in my bubble, the universe supports me, supports us, that people are good-hearted and really want the best. And there's been some days the past week that like it was like the veil of the bubble was like pulled back, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's some other people that are a different frequency.
Well, it's, social media, there's so many wussies out there that they hide behind the computer, and they get really excitable. And
yeah,
just interesting.
Yeah, but it was a good lesson, because yes, I mean, we're all on different frequencies, and it just actually increased my drive to teach this, to connect with you, because you get this, you get vibration, and you get that we don't need to be we can shift in a nanosecond. And so I know the power of upgrading the operating system. And what I want to share with you, we're so excited. Something came to me in meditation last week.
Yes.
So our mission, my mission, is to awaken the planet, to awaken you to true affluence. And when you're awake to that, when you're so deeply connected to your divine purpose and to your vehicle to create that affluence in the world, you create from a place of ease and flow. It's effortless. It doesn't have to be hard. And so what came to me was, after these 2 powerful retreats the week before, is we're organizing an affluence upgrade intensive. It's very intimate at a villa, an amazing, gorgeous villa in a very exclusive area in Pekara, overlooking the ocean with the infinity pool.
Beautiful.
And tuning you into this affluence upgrade, clearing the blocks on a cellular level. We're going to do 2 nights of journeys with plant medicine, with ayahuasca. And then with the powerful affluence method and energy work and creating that container, creating that vortex, so you remember how powerful you are, so that when you leave, you are catapulted into the absolutely best version of yourself. And you're leaving behind the parts of you that don't serve you. So if you're feeling it and you want to join us, and Jasmine says, yes, yep, we have a spot for you, Jasmine. I see you there. There are, we're keeping it really small. There'll be about 5 of you that are coming. I think we have like 5, I think 6 tops. Mm-hmm. So really, the 2 of us, this beautiful, every single room in this villa has a view of the ocean. And so a lot of times people go on journeys and they go to Peru and the Amazon, or you go to the jungle, which we also just love being in nature. There's a place for that. But we want to okay. Oh, we just lost you for a second. So we want to connect you to that affluence frequency. And so there's something really powerful when we set that intention. And so this container, this affluence upgrade, going in to using plant medicine to update your operating system.
Well, you know, what's really powerful about plant medicine is that the amount of neurons firing off while you're on the journey, you're actually remapping your brain.
Yeah.
When you come out of this experience, you see things just differently. It's just it's incredible, so healing. You know, traumas, there's a lot of research now that shows people have had childhood traumas, any kind of trauma, post-traumatic syndrome, all that stuff. Yeah. That this plant medicine is powerful in just doing this reset. It's just amazing. Yeah.
And we're going to be doing using sustainable ayahuasca from a friend of ours who grows it on his farm here.
The world's largest ayahuasca farm.
Costa Rica. And so if you're feeling it, if you've been wanting to go on a journey, but not just go on a journey, if you are absolutely committed to stepping into your vision, then PM me, PM AJ, and we'll share with you how to apply. I think we have 1 spot, one or 2 spots left, and then that's it. It's going to be one of the most powerful transformational experiences of your life. So if you're feeling it and you feel the resonance of our words, then PM us, and we would love it. It's going to be for 3 nights, diving deep and then integrating it. So one of the things I see so many people that are talking about plant medicine and are using it, and they go on these journeys, but it doesn't change their bank account balance. It doesn't change the results, the physical results. And so
integration's key.
The integration, and my gift is teaching you how to consciously create your reality. So you're going to have these very powerful shifts, stepping into that next version of yourself, and then it's integrating it, bringing it here into the 3-dimensional physical reality. Because if you could have the best revelations, the best insight into the universe, but if you cannot consciously
connect the dots,
and connect the dots, then how is it serving anyone? How is it serving you? How is it serving the planet? And my obsession is results. How do you accelerate the results so that you're absolutely living on purpose? Because the more of us that access this frequency, this is how we shift the planet. So if you're feeling it, you can PM us, and send you guys so much love. We're going to order soon our favorite jungle frappe. and just sharing with you. Pura Vida. And remember, yeah, it's, well, you know what? Ron is talking about letting go of the material world, and the way that you consciously create your reality is you set the intention, you live in that vibration, but then also you're unattached. Because it doesn't really matter if you're making an extra $100,000 a month or $1 extra a month. It doesn't really matter in the whole scheme of things. But what does matter is you understanding and implementing your power